afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're here today, exciting a 1 versus 1 on Holotny Ferma Winter. We shall be watching in the west here the Pinochef fighting for the Soviet Union for the glory of Comrade Stalin and socialism. Rolling out here for the 212th Rifle Corps, tasked with clearing out this area held by fascists under the command of Spanky, fighting for the Oberkommando West for the Reich, for the Fallschirmpanzerdivision Hermann Göring. And we're noting here, by the way, we've got a Kugelwagen inside his back, got 2 bullets to support that one here. Interestingly enough, for Pinochef, it's mostly infantry, a single mine bullet and a single Jagdpanzer 4 bulletin here. Doctrines are breakthrough, elite armored, Luftwaffe versus mechanized support, shock rifle, and terror tactics. Briefly went for something there, but cancel it. What could Spanky here be thinking? Kugelwagen northwards, looks like he's up to disrupt. There go, catching some engineers, could quickly throw off Pinochef here in the early game. That's only one way you can use the Kugelwagen, that can be a bit tricky. But see, there's a circuit, because if Pinochef were to say go for an early special flight command and an empathy one, that Kugelwagen is very quickly going to get wrecked. And you're actually going there for a second Sturm Pioneer squad. Now, that's not something I see very often. This is more reminiscent of some Red Wings place out there with the Oberkommando West, at least from time to time. They conscripts rushing in. This case, there are no anti-tank grenades. Might have been a bluff either way, though. We do see the Kugelwagen there falling back, but then with the Sturm Pioneers leaning weight, pushing forwards again. We got 3 countries there for Pinochef. Kugelwagen, Sturm Pioneers in their countries actually a bit out in the open there. Kugelwagen could try and keep pushing them back along the Sturm Pioneers, so they just shoot more uninterrupted. There we go. Taking heavy losses there. Sergei Dmitri dropped dead into the cold snow, leaving nothing but a red stain. And there we go. Countries almost getting wiped out here already. Kugelwagen Sturm Pioneer combo surprisingly potent, though the Kugelwagen has soaked up most of the damage to a certain extent. What makes it work? Because that can just be repaired away. Sturm Pioneers, you can't, just grab a blowtorch and try to put them together. In fact, that might just make it worse. But there we go. Comes getting suppressed here. Tried to rush in. In this case, did not work out there versus Spanky's Kugelwagen. We got the second Sturm Pioneer squad out here. Rather rare to see that many Sturm Pioneers from an Oberkommando West player. They're going to engage the conscripts out in the open, rushing up close. They need to be careful though. There we go, sort of short to medium range. We also got engineers supporting. A bit risky here, not proper light cover. Though the conscripts have taken quite a lot of damage to them, note that, and now they're actually dropping rather rapidly. And the nice Sturm Pioneer squad moving in from this other side. He's going for the third one. He's going for the third Sturm Pioneer squad. How often do you see that? Not a single Volksgrenadier squad, just Sturm Pioneers and a Kugelwagen. What madness is this? Certainly an enlightening madness. And certainly something else rather than just the usual throw a lot of Volksgrenadiers at the opponent and see what sticks. But there we go, almost got another conscript there wiped out. Bit of a rough start here for the Pinochef. I mean, he's still grabbing a lot of territory, but he's suffering quite harshly here to Spanky, who's so far lost 2 Sturm Pioneers, maybe 3, that's it, compared to all the conscripts and engineers that have so far lost their lives to Spanky's forces here. So that's actually quite impressive. That's quite impressive. And yeah, 3 Sturm Pioneers, that's it so far compared to all the countries that so far sort of had to die. He still doesn't have anti-tank grenades. He's got them researched, but problem is with all his roaring about, he doesn't quite have the resources to actually pop them at the moment. Bit unfortunate there, bit unfortunate. Veterans one there. Sturm Pioneers up support. Grabbing a point there as well. And there we go, trying to flank in. And there we go, we got an anti-tank at the same time. Got the Sturm Pioneers there, even as the conscripts are trying to go away. They are taking heavy damage. They're trying to get into the building, but they're low on health, and with only one window to shoot up from this side of the church. I mean, that's pretty much going to the victory here for the Sturm Pioneers with their assault rifles. As for Pioneers generally being equipped with assault rifles, I'm not so sure about that one actually. I mean, they're generally sort of equipped like any other, sort of Pioneers, generally like any other gun, even with rifles and machine guns. They could have general assault like weapons like flamethrowers and lights, sort of more specialized assault attachments, but otherwise, it's basically just like grenadiers. Same with the Panzer Pioneers, which is just basically, tougher Pioneers, just like Panzer guns with tougher grenadiers. I mean, they have more machine guns and the likes, but, I'm not entirely sure there'd been some assault rifles. So, I mean, I know some Panzer Grenadier units, by the later stages of the war, did have assault rifles, but I'm not too sure about the Pioneers. Hard to say, hard to say. But, fun little discussion there. We got a light infantry on the way here for Spanky. Pinochef so far for 4 conscripts. What we also got here something, some barbed wire going up. No structures here so far. It's just throwing conscripts at the enemy and seeing what sticks, and that's so far working out surprisingly well here for Spanky though. The Sturmpioneer is doing quite a bit of good work there against the Kommunisten. Kommanditer, aim properly. You're a Sturmpioneer. Not a Baupioneer. You're not here to build toilets or something like that. You're here to shoot communists, burn them, kill them, mine them, simple them up. Mostly just killing stuff, so in different ways. Anyways, Contra falling back, Sturm's moving ahead there. Quite a bit of damage there, quite a bit of bleeding. And with the light infantry gun, of course, is going to have a bit of support there for Sturmpions, a bit of light artillery. Minor loss there, but overall, centre collapse going in the north as well here. He's got plenty of munitions, so he could also consider laying down mines to make Pinochef's life a bit more miserable. Like his infantry moving out, Sturmpioneer's back. Bad group headquarters here close to the front line. Minor loss there. More conscripts arriving. Mines there attempted but cancelled. And none attempted up here to focus. I mean, try and help defend the fuel point, make it a bit hard. I mean, focus on mines right here could be quite effective, I think. Close to veterans 1, but forced away there. Simply too many rations pouring through and not enough Sturmpioneers. Going for the fuel pod, Sturm's going to sneak up there. Good work. We also got the light infantry gun there. The lightest infantry shoots, and there we go. Comes support here from behind, out in the open versus Sturm support in the building. There we go. They are quickly shredding those conscripts. There we go. Got a retreat there already from Pinochef's conscripts. Not looking too good here for the rifle corps. Conscripts here getting bombarded as well. Maybe rifle division. Anyways. And forward retreat point as well here, ensuring he can more quickly get his Sturmpioneers back and forth, cutting off some time there from retreating. Not bad, not bad. I suppose could be a bit further far away from the base, but that would also put it at more risk. Also might attempt it, but that's going to be quickly shot. There's got another push for the cut-off point there, though. Technically, there's nothing to really cut it off from. He's not really sort of heading much into the south. It's so far we're much more focused on the north, which also does give Spanky a bit of victory point. So there we go. Good hit there from the light infantry gun alongside the Sturmpioneers. Conscripts shattered. Mines being finished off. Right in the centre here. We've seen some rather aggressive play, and so far it's actually working out quite nicely. In part here because Spanky's being really good use with Sturmpioneers. He's really getting the most out of them. Meaning he can sort of keep up a sort of, I should say, good progress versus Pinochef. I mean, basically Pinochef is bleeding out a lot more, and he's bleeding out. Spanky in particular got one sport here, almost efficiency 2 with 13 kills. I mean, that's close to unprecedented. I mean, that's very interesting to see there, very interesting to see. And it's always nice to see when somebody actually tries something different, because it can generally also teach us a lot about the game and sort of how you can do things differently. In this case, this is actually turning out to be a very sort of educational game on Sturmpioneers. Simply because, you know, someone's just, you know, not following with the footsteps, they're trying to use most of the Sturmpioneers. And so far, I mean, it's also because Pinochef isn't really, you know, saying going for any light vehicles, which would be sort of more immediate counters, or even calling out a lot of support weapons like Maxim to sort of deal with it. He's just reacting with infantry, and that's actually to Spanky's advantage over the Sturmpioneers, though to some extent I suppose it could work with support weapons even then, but it's working out quite nicely there. But he's got some support weapon company there, could go for a maximum mortars or try and deal with Spanky's forces. Comes to their suppressed already by the light infantry gun, beginning artillery for this. Obviously, I mean, Spanky knows he can't just, you know, keep running around there with absolutely no anti-tank. I imagine that's also why he's getting mines from time to time, so try and catch up any vehicles that might arrive. Still, again, it's going to be a really good move there for Spanky. Also managed to keep in decent control of the fuel point for now. We're seeing Pinochef sort of spinning out a bit more aggressively, grabbing more territory at the same time. Of course, that's sort of going to hit one of the weaker points of Spanky's so far strategy. I mean, it's going to have a harder time actually holding territory. It can push quite nicely and certainly also do a lot of damage under the right conditions. Also mines, they're not quite finished. Once we grab the point first, also wiring off the cover there, since that would benefit his opponent a lot more. Sturmpioneer is almost ready for another assault there. Bring up there, not quite finishing the mine yet, Counter's forced away. Blizzard here, which could to a certain extent actually sort of make the Sturmpioneers more effective, since, well, the Counter then can't see as far, which makes it hard for them to spot the Sturmpioneers before they're in, well, good range. Like there we go, Engineers rank change to 2 Sturmpioneer squads, there we go, Veterancy 2 already! And another one almost Veterancy 2 as well. This is definitely going to apply some pressure there to Pinochef's shoulders. As that way we're going to just, this Sturm Panzer is going to be that much more lethal, much quicker. And we got Fallschirmjäger now running, so it's going for Luftwaffe, calling up the Fallschirmjäger, going for the fuel pond there, but the south now is open. There you go, contra there was the Sturm Pioneers. Bit of cover there left, but still, contra out in the open. Sturm Pioneers are taking losses, but at the same time, so the contra there. Salon Helfer. He may have gone for some mech kits earlier, later down, he could have maybe done something there, but ultimately, at this point, 2 lone Helfer, could even see him in the down the retreat. There's no troops moving down to support, he's basically focusing north, and there we go. Contra holding the Fallschirmjägers and the Sturm Pioneers. There we go, he got mines, but he was actually putting them away once needed. More firepower, good work there, good work there. We have seen players who tend to forget to deactivate their minesweepers. Looks like the Sturm Pioneers just barely made it, but then they could be wiped out here. Of course, the battle group headquarters is right there. Need to pull away there before we get behind. Infantry gunners need to bombard, and there we go, rushing back to one Sturm Pioneer support. The others are remaining here, going to move ahead, grab points. So Pinochef sort of back in control to a certain extent, making good use of his infantry and engineers, and he's taking up here, going for the tank of battalion command. Good work there, good work there. Sturm Pioneers jumping in, quick Molotov, running straight into it. That's no good, that's a lot of damage right there already. Light infantry guns firing in a bit there. Getting there for waiting for anything to do with it, but so far there's been none. There you go, conscripts a bit exposed. Still no support weapons here for Pinochef, no Maxim, no mortars, nothing. You can just sort of help try and control Spanky's violent Sturm Pioneers so far. There you go, quick news of the building. 17 kills already, by the way, 17 kills. Comes to the bit outside, we got mortars off. Ooh. Damn, that was close. That could have been a wipe. That could have been a wipe if things had gone even slightly different. There we go! Punched up troops. Good hit from the light infantry. Schütz veterans who won 4 kills. Sturm Pioneers closing in, but they themselves also at rather exposed rigs. And then all so close right there. So many losses, but ultimately, of course,
we are losing territory.
2 survivors there. At the same time, only 2 survivors there. I mean, you know, that's 8 versus 4. T-70 on White Church on fire. That's not going to be salvageable. Still no mines interest enough. I mean, he's really focusing here, but he's absolutely not mining this area at all. Here gun ready, waiting for any kind of target, a bit like Kedmerfer. He's now holding up there, and he's going for Jagdpanzer this early on. That strikes me as bold, but then again, I mean, usually, this is also the funny thing, usually the Sirs can also get out light armor much sooner, but he's actually, I suppose, managed with a place that the Spanky so far has executed to delay Pinochef from actually gaining earlier armor. So yeah, that's actually quite interesting as well, and that could actually mean the Jagdpanzer perhaps could be a bit more effective, since it's not quite got as much to worry about right away. Anyways, grabbing points there, could finish that mine up. By the way, I mean, that's 30 munitions, more mines. He's really doing his best to defend his cut-offs. And there we go, Fallschirmjägers leading the way there with the FT-42s. Caballo Loudon here, I think will be good. There's all those engineers. Then again, light infantry gun could also do the job there. Got a few dead Russians. There you go, T-70 on the hunt. This Sturm Panzer in trouble. Heinz forcing the rest of the units to pull back. We got the Jagdpanzer there moving ahead, the 470. Technically, they were just called Panzer 470. The Jagdpanzer 4 was only the one with a regular gun. Little fun fact there. But there you go, T-70 needs to go away, or T-70 just needs to flank the Jagdpanzer. But in this case, it's actually the Jagdpanzer gets much time. They should get a shot at it. Oops. Needs to get here. Yep, there we go, there we go. Get behind the building. No, no, not in front of it. Ah. Or he could try and use the terrain to get behind the Jagdpanzer. Once it's flanked, it's going to be pretty much defenseless for the T-70, but no. Field gun moving up, he's trying to bait it. Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing, Pinochef? You're just moving in a straight line in front of the Jagdpanzer. Didn't really do much there to negate the Jagdpanzer's lack of a turret in any conceivable way. That was not too sharply handled there by Pinochef. That was basically an easy kill there for the Jagdpanzer. And whatever was around there. The Sturm Pioneers actually want to get the kill. Yes, indeed, the Sturm Pioneers got the killing blow on the T-70. Steiner there just pulled a shot right through the driver's slit, killing off the entire thing. Good job there, Steiner. Lost the Fallschirmjägers though, but he's still got the 3 Sturm Pioneers, which is very much a force to be reckoned with. In fact, he's got 1 halfway to veteran to 3 already. That's definitely bad news for Pinochef, if it actually hits that. There you go, large conscious force against the Sturm Pioneers, assault rifle, there we go. Jürgen Todt, Molotov as well. MG34 called up now for Spanky, adding a bit there so to help control the map. Not bad, not bad. Interesting enough, Pinochef's actually flown quite a bit of munitions. I don't think we've seen any mines or demo charges from him, which could always be helpful for him. Boosting down south, still dealing with engineers. Still hasn't finished the mine, in fact he cancelled it. There we go, MG34 supporting, concepts pinned down. Nice combo there, and there we go, moving up to finish up the concepts here. Bit out in the open though. There we go, Molotov off, still on health. Oh! Almost lost the entire unit. Close to victory, fleet retreat. Ooh. And shock troops here, so we've got shock rifle versus Luftwaffe ground forces. The rifle corps has called up some heavy army here to support the breakthrough against the fascists.
We are ready to go, comrades.
And Sturm Pioneers there, wiped out. He got the remaining one there. He rushed straight at the battle group headquarters with a Molotov and got the remaining Sturm Pioneers squad. Pretty much preventing Spanky from any time soon getting a veteran 3 Sturm Pioneers squad. Nicely done there by Pinochef, very nicely done there. That was definitely a successful little raid there. That's got to frustrate Spanky a bit, to be honest. Half veterans one there. Nothing from Pinochef otherwise. He could try and go for some more armor, but he force might not bother with that with the Jagdpanzer about throwing out the field gun. I mean, he's going to need something heavier than a T-70 or something like that. He wants to properly deal with the Jagdpanzer. Kanska's pinned down, grabbing points there as well. Heavy losses there. Down south, Sturm Pioneers force were hit by the shock troopers with their PPH-41s and body armor. Panzers, well, not really left with much to do now that the only tank on the field is gone. That's just 400 manpower and 135 fuel doing well. Not an awful lot. Quick bombardment here trying to silence the MG34 grabbing the northern territories. Again, we're seeing sort of Spanky exerting quite good control around the fuel points here, denying precious fuel to Pinochef and of course ensuring he gets more of it. So good thinking there by Spanky, getting more Fallschirmjägers, not say some replacement Sturm Pioneers. He's using the Jagdpanzer to basically disrupt the grabbing over the point here, allowing other infantrymen to support here, showing that the shock troopers won't be able to so easily focus down the Sturm Pioneers, I imagine. That's actually a pretty good idea there by Spanky. I mean, that's at least making some use of the Jagdpanzer.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
It doesn't really help me not feel the idea that perhaps, you know, we should have a machine gun at the very bloody least to make at least somewhat decent against infantry. Even if you have to invest more resources into it to at least get it there. Shock troopers moving ahead there. Into the Sturm Pioneers, closing in on Betsy 3 there, shock troopers out in negative cover. Sturm Pioneers could be winning this one, could be winning this one. There we go, almost got them all, we got a grenade there, but that's not enough, not enough. Could be seeing a wipe there, could be seeing a wipe, and yes! Steiner's men wiped out the Sturm Pioneers. Für Deutschland.
Supply sector under attack.
Shoot out there, Fallschirmjägers in a rather intense standoff there. Shock troopers in consequence pinning them down. They can't easily move out here freely, and there you go. Reinhardt fell. And the rest are forced out there with more joining. And then they got another Sturm Pioneer squad here, ready to fight the communists again. Shock troopers moving up here, popping a few there. As the shock troopers moving close here to deal with the ensconced fascists. Could try with the smoke grenade instead of just standing up in the open here. Bit of a miss, instead just moved to try and grenade. In this case, a nice idea we were trying to do there was predict where the Sturm Pioneers would be with a grenade and sort of hoping they just run in, hit retreat before, you know, he knew where they were landing, and then sort of wipe them out on retreat there. Didn't quite work out like that. And of course, the thing is, he could just pop the smoke grenade, then moved up closer without taking as much damage from their assault rifles, but for some reason he just took the full brunt of it. Meanwhile, moving up here, Fallschirmjägers, field gun, Jagdpanzer. Jagdpanzer as usual, just sort of staring at it. You know, Heinz, it would be really nice if we'd had a Maschinengewehr to, you know, defend ourselves against infantry and, you know, not be a huge paperweight. Yeah, I guess you're onto something there, Helmut. I guess you're onto something. troops moving about, the engineers.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
And we actually got an airborne assault in here. Going straight here for the rear line, getting behind all of Pinochef's troops. Cheeky. Overall, we're seeing here that Spanky, though, despite a bit of disruption, is quickly back in control again. 3 Fallschirmjägers now, 2 Sturmpaniers. Of course, looks like the going really leaning in there with some more elite infantry. Field gun falling back there, but I think already the Fallschirmjägers were able to spot it. He could try and bombard, but it's already now too late. And there you go, that's going to be cleared out in a matter of seconds here by Spanky's Truppen. Another field gun out here to try and deal with the Jagdpanzer. It really needs something else to sort of help deal with the infantry. I think a maximum box on this building could allow him to sort of control the field a bit better, make it harder for Spanky to move out his troops that easily. Well, they're shattered. And then marching straight into the MG-34 here position. He knew it was there, so that doesn't quite make sense. It really seems like he's basically playing for an IS-2 at the moment. As for Spanky, I'm not entirely sure what he's playing for next here. He's not taking up. He's not taking southwards either. There's no mechanized regiment, so what is he planning for here?
The sector is at risk.
Not another Jagdpanzer, I hope. He bloody well is. Almost 53 on the Sturmpioneers. Almost, and there we go, veteran to 3. 20 kills, line for the gun supporting. Almost wiping out the counters there, using the veteran 3 Sturmpioneer unit, line for the gun supporting there. And there you go, concussive grenade off as well on the engineers. Didn't quite land though, didn't quite land. Meanwhile, got another assault here for the centre. More specifically getting caught here by the Germans. Has to retreat. Sturmpioneers have to fall back there, so close to actually fall already. So many Russians just piling in. Almost got them, almost got them. There we go. We got an IS-2 on the way as well too. 2 Jagdpanzers versus an IS-2 heavy tank. That's going to be quite something. Bit of a rarer matchup here in a 1 versus 1. Certainly quite an expensive investment just to deal with an IS-2, though it might just be able to do it if you can handle it properly. And then we've got the IS-2 rolling in here. Jagdpanzer should be able to deal with it. There we go, opening up with the high blasted gun, same as on the Panther, by the way. There we go. IS-2 falling back the wheel, got 1 shot there dodging. More shots bouncing off by way of the front of the IS-2. Imagine if he'd just gone straight for a Panther, but then again he wouldn't be quite as prepared then for the T-70. He could, you know, take that one and go for a Panther, for to support the Jagdpanzer. I think that could have been a decent combo. Would certainly have been more versus the infantry, but I'm guessing he's basically just relying on his very elite infantry run out, so just deal with it. I mean, those countries I don't think has got much of a chance here to survive that much firepower. There we go, 26 kills, almost veteran 24 already, and the other one's also getting close to veteran 23. That's pretty rare to see that many Sturmpioneers actually hitting veteran 3 or getting close to it, and for that matter hitting the higher levels. Yet here again, by simply focusing on them more or less exclusively than supporting the Fallschirmjägers, it's actually working out for Spanky, much to my surprise. Certainly effective over time for the mid-game analysis, and just for sort of fun there, I mean, note here, 45 kills was 107. I mean, there's definitely been a difference there by simply just relying on the Sturmpioneers. He's actually managed to sort of have quite a difference there, and damage-wise he's also leading a bit ahead there, so just a little fun thing there sort of further again emphasise, you know, that just relying on Sturmpioneers while a bit risky can also have its rewards unless your opponent of course counters hard on it, which again Pinochef didn't. So rather interesting here so far, but currently Spanky's got most of the map. He's got 2 Jagdpanzers, he's got very veteran Sturmpioneers, he's got a lot of Fallschirmjägers, he's got infantry guns which are also doing pretty well, he's got machine guns, Raketenwerfers. I mean, overall, Spanky's in a pretty good situation. The IS-2 though could be a problem since, you know, it's heavily armoured and the Jagdpanzers will struggle against that, but then again if you can use them probably aggressively, he could at least keep the IS-2 on the defensive, though of course if they get surprised by the IS-2 And for example, just supported by the field guns, it could be problematic. I mean, Jagdpanzers definitely have a hard time there with anti-tank guns, so it's going to be very important then for Spanky to support his Jagdpanzer, have the Jagdpanzer in the supporting infantry. Otherwise, they're going to be very quickly, I think, locked down here by Pinochef. Pinochef, by the way, I think should consider supporting his troops with some support weapons, mortars, machine guns, and likes. For Spanky, I mean, you know, some more mines would be good. I think you should go for Schwerpanzer's quarters. Maybe try and aim for a Panzer IV just to have some more armor. And maybe consider throwing in some orbital dart or something else. He could also consider going for the infrared half-track fight support, but at the moment though he's got too much population, so it might as well be for naught. So, you know, maybe some trenches, tank traps. I mean, he's got the heavy fortifications, there's a bit to work with there. But otherwise, you know, I think Spanky will just keep up his tactics as they are, handling his infantry pretty well there. He just, you know, needs to sort of be a bit careful there with the Jagdpanzers against the IS-2. And of course the field guns, and so on, so on. I mean, they're basically his biggest weak point right now. I mean, he's basically invested 800 manpower and close to 400 fuel, since of course again there's that fuel disparity there with the Oberkommando West, that is 33%, so I mean, despite it says 135, we're probably closer to 180 fuel, so that's close to 400 fuel right there. And again, it can only affect armor. It's really, really terrible against the infantry, so it's very much resource there, and already, of course, it's already showing itself to struggling versus the IS-2, so it's a bit problematic here for Spanky at the moment. Pinochef, though, needs to consider throwing in something to support the IS-2 infantry field guns. I mean, he needs more support weapons to just, you know, get things moving. Then he also needs to do something to stall the assault, because that's one thing that's making this work out quite nicely for Spanky. That is, he can push very well here now with all these assault troops, the Storm Pioneers, the Fightmakers. They're all pretty good assault troops. And at the moment, Pinochef's sort of really lacking something to sort of properly stop them. He's not got a lot of mind, of course. His Steel Pioneers with the minesweepers can easily sort of come over that, so he needs something extra. I mean, he could consider T-7 sort of hunt around, deal with him. That I think could be a very effective option here, in particular since Spanky's probably going to sort of more focus on the S2 with the Jagdpanzers. A half-tracks could also work out, and he could try and take up further and go for something else. But I definitely think there needs to be sort of a choice there from the Pinochef. Fuel catches, by the way, would be good, you know, to sort of build up more fuel. I mean, Spanky has been able to control the fuel funds very nicely, so I mean, the more Pinochef we sort of do to sort of ensure Spanky doesn't have the fuel lead, the better, really. Just definitely think something that the Pinochef should consider. But Maxims and Monks, I definitely think, are a priority. And otherwise, just these sort of trying, you know, not attack in straight lines, try and get around the Jagdpanzer, try and have them running back and forth, giving the IS-2 the initiative, allowing him to strike where he wants to sort of bleed out Spanky that way, while the Jagdpanzer essentially end up to nothing, and then at a certain point he can sort of try and catch him off guard with the field guns, knock them out, then strike in with the IS-2 to sort of finish off the job. But wherever the Jagdpanzers go, the field guns should also sort of try to follow and sort of deal with them, because they are basically sort of the hard counter here for the tank destroyers, since they got absolutely nothing to deal with the field guns with. So let's return to the fight and see what happens next.
Losing territory.
Captain Petrov advances in his heavy tank there, ready to smash some fascists with the might of Stalin.
Blizzard conditions are now in effect.
And there goes Sturm Pioneers for sway. The R2 was simply too much. It's a 122mm gun, and it's Dushka there, which is basically a 50 caliber gun the Soviets made.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Grabbing points up here with a Fallschirmjäger. So there, nothing in the south, so maybe deal with the countries there. No Steel Pioneers, in fact they're both here being healed up and reinforced again, very close there to Vetchinchi. Very close to Vetchinchi, very close. And again, engineers caught by the Fallschirmjägers, and the engineers are forced to fall back, leaving them falling behind with every other one who's basically been killed there. That's too big to try again. Jagdpanzer's just sort of expecting anything in the centre, which is overall leaving the rest of the map, though rather vulnerable to the IS-2, so that's actually working out quite nicely there for the Pinochef at the moment. I'm surprised he's not sort of trying to play a bit more aggressively and actively versus the IS-2, instead he's just basically hoping it's going to attack right up the centre into the Jagdpanzer's fall, which is perhaps not the most sound of tactical approaches. Live gun trying to do. Oh, there we go. Sort of realised Mark just was shooting for their trying to ambush here with the Jagdpanzer. Moving up. Note that the Jagdpanzers did have machine guns mounted on them to support them versus infantry. And in fact, even these ones were actually, by the end of it, all being used as assault guns, because you rather needed those more than tank destroyers to a certain extent. There you go. Veteran D4 still on Pioneers, Constance pushed away, the MD-34 hanging about there. IS-2 hanging about here, Yak Panzer there. Definitely not your usual sort of Oberkommando-esque fight, but that only makes it more interesting. I mean, really, he has not gone for a single Volksgun. I think there was one, but that was by accident. But instead, we got so many Sturmpioneers, Fallschirmjägers. I mean, the Yak Panzers are not a positive discrepancy, but still, you know, it's something else, and that's always good. Even if I personally dislike the Yak Panzer 4, you know, seeing two of them is certainly something that stands out in a 1 versus 1. But again, we do see, I mean, they're just not really doing much. And you can't really push with them. You can basically just react to the IS-2 with them, but you can never act with them. Again, that's not a resource, then you're basically being sort of, well, inactive. Yak Panzer again, but there's all hitting hits from the field guns, he's suffering quite a bit from it. Down to half health already there. Trying to get the Sturmpioneers, there we go. There goes something up here with the Yak Panzer there.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Well, we've got the field gun there bombarding. Now, if we could try, you know, sort of attack from here and sort of flank in, maybe, at least create some pressure, force Spanky to defend a bit more, but instead he's already leaving the opening a bit more open, allowing Spanky to push things, flanking up on Pinochef. There go, Padley pushed away. Spanky probably more aggressive from the south there. Sturmpioneers is definitely bearing the brunt of the fighting here, though they also then carrying a lot of the experience. Almost Veteran 4 on the other one. I mean, once the Sturmpioneers then really hit Veteran 3, that is really where they become really good. And they sort of really, you know, get places, basically. Almost got the Fallschirmjägers there. Yak Panzer moving up. Still not really doing much. There, guys, two moving ahead. Shot penetrated, another one penetrated. Good lord. What's happening? Field guns keep missing here, not good, not good. For the Russians, that is. For the Germans, I'm pretty sure they're quite happy, not hippie, there. They are taking the brunt there of the Russian anti-tank fire. There goes Jumpers moving up there. Got concussive grenades, probably sort of deal with the Russians there. None of that. Instead, the Molotov actually ends up quickly ending for Maykart's life. And there we go. IS-2 moving in there. Fallschirmjägers moving up. Moving up to Panzerfaust. There they go. They're taking heavy losses, heavy damage. Panzerfaust damage in with the Yak Panzer moving to finish it off. And they've got a golden armature, I think, to actually finish it off. And instead, Spanky's not really moving in for the kill here. He's just holding back. And again, one of his Yak Panzers couldn't really take much if it came under enemy fire, because it turned out Pinochef, of course, could have been hiding something. He isn't, but Spanky doesn't know that.
Shock troops have arrived.
We got more shock troopers here. I mean, he's really not getting any more support weapons, no mortars, no Maxims, not even say more field guns, you know, sort of, you know, slowly tie down the Yak Panzer and deal with them easily. And certainly Pinochef could also then be a bit more aggressive in some sense. But there we go. Fallschirmjägers not told their force break. Shock trooping in to finish them off. Infantry gun firing. Good hit there. Good hit there. IS-2 setting out there. Issuing their Fallschirmjägers versus more shock troopers. Pop the Blenko, but does not. Instead runs further close to the shock troopers. That didn't quite work out. IS-2 moving ahead there. Yak Panzer's opening up. Oh dear, MD-34 on a rather exposed position there. IS-2 managed to miss though. Good shooting there, Sergei. More Yak Panzer fire.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Down to half health. All of a sudden the Yak Panzer is working decently. There we go, leaving the job here to the divisional field gun to finish this off. Almost got the MD-34. Almost. Halfway to Veteran 5.
Forces capturing supply sector.
Those counters, I don't think there's much of a chance there. we go, being pushed away here. Or Dieter caught on fire. Didn't quite work out for him. Bill Light is scrummaging down south. We got Shock to 23, almost 24 Storm Pioneers. Pushing forwards here. Quick Molotov against the Phantom Jäger. And the advancing MD-34. Almost got caught there in the fire as well. Close 53 for the light infantry gun, by the way. And we've got the main gun destroyed here in the Yak Punch. We've got a mechanized wrecking up, by the way. He's training for resources. No, he isn't. Just getting that fixed up. Close to 1 there. We got a Betty 2 on the field gun. Probably that did the job. Then on the Yak Panzer. Still could tend to try and be a bit more aggressive. He's tried to push through the centre here. Instead, he's sort of maintaining a defensive posture, but going to allow Spanky just to keep pushing, hitting around all the sort of the points here. Keeps playing around Pinochef's world's stronger centre. Pinochef needs to try and force an engagement, then where sort of Spanky commits to an engagement that's not quite to his favour. Instead, he's constantly allowed to do. Oh, good lord! Got the Fancy Maker squad there. 1 hit, 1 wipe. They'll be picking up bits of Heinz and Helmut out of the walls for days, if not weeks. There you go, Veterans 5, Veterans 4 Steel Pioneers. ISC almost Veterans 1, he's going to do some repairs, and there he goes. He's actually called a K1 here to help deal with the infantry. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I mean, it could, but, you know, it couldn't. Well, victory point probably not looking too good here for Pinochef, but, you know, it's actually close there to Spanky at the moment. Still Spanky's dominating, Spanky's strong, but maybe the KV could actually do it. The way the Yak Panzers are handled, it could actually absolutely deal with the infantry on the flanks more effectively, since I'm imagining now Spanky perhaps wasn't expecting a KV-8. Almost got a wipe there, Veteran 1, the eyes 2, 12 kills.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts.
KV-8 setting out. Yak Panzer's rolling ahead again. Gergen's bombarding again. Got off a decent hit there. Really straight into the Steel Pioneers. Both sides out in the open and somewhat in negative cover. Molotov off, but that's not really working out there. Steel Pioneers forcing away the conscripts. And the KV-8's just sort of rolling around looking for something to light on fire. They actually can allow to do set on fire there. And that could be real with the Steel Pioneers there in the middle of the open. That's going to be a lot expensive for KV-8 to gain. A huge firestorm being brewed up there. Yak Panzer though doesn't care. In fact, it might just make things a bit more toasty inside there and a bit, you know, less horribly cold. But IS-2 is once more fit for the action here. Lots of infantry there, KV from up support. IS-2 firing, misses though. Missed again, KV could have moved in. Still, he's actually being aggressive, pushing forward again, trying to play for the fuel first and foremost. Tonight to Spank, but of course, also to enjoy himself getting more. And we also got a spare Panzer quarters now to sort of help hold the territory, it seems. No Obersoldaten, no Panzer Force, no nothing so far away from Spanky there. No resource trade on. In fact, he's got quite a bit of munitions there, sort of fling back. Ooh, almost got them wiped there with a mine. Crikey. And there we go, KV-8 about to set in there. I think the Steel Pioneer is seeing something there. Rumbling doesn't bode well. Laying down a mine there. If the KV-8 spots them now, that could be a tragedy in the making. There we go. Mine cleared out. The Steel Pioneers are able to sort of get away, but there we go. Yak Panzer setting in there for the kill, but I think already here Pinochef expecting what's coming. Pulling back a bit. And up north here, Fantom's getting stopped by the IS-2. Still, victory points not good. He needs to focus on them hard. I mean, he's really allowed Spanky to just hold a lot of the victory points. I mean, contesting, particularly the northern one. Even the one closer to his own base there. In that sense, Pinochef has again been a bit too passive.
The enemy is encroaching.
And if they're falling up there very close to 23. Good work there as well from Spanky. There you go, Yak Panther going in. Far to make sure they're supporting. No field gun nearby. Eyes 2 being pushed back there. Max also used the building to sort of baited into a close range. There goes shot fired. Doesn't quite hit though, doesn't quite hit. He's falling back. Field guns. Oh, finally moving up there. Might want to get the KV up there as well. Good hit. They almost got a Steel Pioneer squad. And the Eyes 2 Yak Panther just blasting away the one close range. In fact, both are close range on T2. Damage engine is beginning to look bad here. Field gun, not quite there to support. Almost got it. Fighting Maker's almost dead. Field gun needs to get up there. Looks like in this case he's not moving further. He knows he's then going to get closer, and it might also be expected, of course, the field gun has moved up support here. So without any infantry support, in this case, Spanky's not going to move any further. In which case, that's actually a very sensible choice there. I mean, that could easily end up badly then, particularly with the field gun if that hits veterans free. That could easily been good night there for the Yak Panzers. Now we got the KV-10 striking southwards here, taking advantage of the both Yak Panzers being up here to cause havoc and until damage in the south, going here for the Schwer Panzer quarters. Not bad, not bad. Going for the victory point there. The victory points are draining down there for the Pinochef, draining down. Just burning away there. Raked now opening up. Yak Panzer going down there. Both so close to victory for 2. Steel Pioneers force away, going for the victory point there. Almost got it. Just an inferno right there. Can't imagine the condition for the crew on the flat gun there to keep fighting in that nightmare. There you go. Knocked out. Yak Panzer waiting for the kill there. Field guns to reach support, but they're not there. They are not there. The field guns are either far away or back in the base. Might have been miscalculating the Pinochef. There you go, Yak Panzer waiting for the kill. No mines either, but you could have maybe helped the KV to escape. Maybe also get one Yak Panzer made an easy target, but none of that, none of that. Slipping back again. Fighting down south, Consul versus Fallschirmjägers. 200 points left in there. He's got all 3 victory points, bleeding out Spanky again. And Steel Pioneers regain the north here, thanks to a bit of light artillery support here as well. Veterans D3, closing in on Veterans D4. There we go, more Steel Pioneers and Fallschirmjägers running support. They've got the shock troops they caught out in the open. Quite a storm meeting them. And they are quickly getting murdered there. 35 kills. And wiped. Utterly annihilated there. The light infantry gun might have had a hand there. Working out in the Eyes 2, KV-8 moving out, not even fully repaired there, but looks like Pinochef is realising he can't get it about for too much longer. He could try and clear out the MD-34 here. Looks like Spanky moves too quick. And we got another Luftwaffe strike going for the other victory point here. He is relentless. Absolutely relentless. He knows where to sort of keep iron things, and he's also realising with the more heavy armour Pinochef is bringing in, of course, he's also pushing back Spanky, and he's also realising, you know, the Yak Panzer again do have a problem. They're a lot more reactive than active, and that does give Pinochef initiative. The problem is, of course, at least, well, not a problem for Spanky, for Pinochef, is Pinochef is not being quite inactive enough. He's perhaps not quite realising it. He's getting an SS-76 now. An SS-76, of all things there. Double Veterans, 5 Steel Pioneers. How often do you see that in a 1 versus 1? There you go. Panzer there holding up versus them. Yak Panzer hanging about here. Rushing in. 63 versus 170. Assault gun almost done. There we go. Steel Pioneers having a bad encounter with the Eyes 2. He's getting close there to Vetty 2. Getting very close there. If he hits that, that's going to be very bad, since that means more accuracy and more range. And of course, the accuracy also benefits Tuska, meaning the Eyes 2 really becomes good at killing infantry. There we go. Vetty 2 on the field. Got a hit there on the Yak Panzer. There you go. Fighting getting caught here by the KV-8. Oh dear. Low on health, low on health. Shots bouncing off the KV-8's frontal armour. There we go. Firestorming goals to Fallschirmjägers, wiping out the entire. There we go. Both Yak Panzers hit Veteran 2 at the exact same moment. More Fallschirmjägers being called up here, but Spanky is beginning to take some losses, beginning to bleed out. There we go, striking at the Kednef in the sort of centre positions there. Close Veteran 2 pulled back Infantry, assault gun moving up there. SU-76. Veterans E4 on the light infantry gun. Veterans E4. And there we go. All Steel Pioneers plus 5 says defending the southern victory point fanatically, relentlessly. Almost got the infantry gun. Akademov almost got the. Oh, there we go. Cleared out. Cleared out. I2's going to need some social repairs. It is eventually at the same time fighting here. Victory point then being defended by the field gun. He can, I think, trying to sort of hunt down the Yak Panzer. Man, one is almost knocked out here. I mean, right now there might just be a chance for Pinochet to sort of move in and deliver a killing blow. I mean, right now a lot of Spanky's forces are in a good condition. There's one functional Yak Panzer, but without that, I mean, the rest of his forces are vulnerable to the KV-8 of Pinochet. Were to strike now, go just all in. He could probably do this, particularly have the field gun sort of probably supporting, but he's not quite there. He said he's splitting back and falling up, back. Splitting up and falling back, there we go. Steel Pioneers getting wiped out, though at the same time they're wiping out the Engineers. There we go, almost wiped out, almost lost the victory. 5 Steel Pioneers, lost so much infantry. Spanky's hanging on there at the edge. Field gun moving up there. I mean, at the moment Pinochev's got a larger force here, but he's not quite utilising it. He should be rushing everything. He's just going all in against Spanky here. But he's not. He's not. And that could just give Spanky the time he needs to rebuild, despite having his forces in tatters. So many fighters exist being sent into support there. That's probably a full company been sending to support here. Steel Pioneers is doing what they can to hold on. 41 kills, 33. We got machine guns there left behind. Infantry guns not being recruited either. And Pinochev's now got the bigger force, but is he actually utilising it? He isn't. We got harassment here, but it's a KV-8 reacting. No, come on, Pinochev. Attack, counter-attack. Down the fascists, comrades. Leave nothing but ashes.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
There we go. Fox makes their force, so he's still got the other point there. He needs to defend them with absolute zeal and insane bravery. There we go, almost got them, but not quite, not quite. They're still there, they're still there. Nothing to support. Field gun's not quite up there. It's Veteran 3, by the way, which could make very short work of Fudgemig, or the Yak Panzer. He makes good use of it. And there you go, Fudgemig's way for the south. Needs to grab the point, they need to grab it. Instead, he's ignoring it. He's ignoring the victory point. KV-8 falling back. IS-2 being repaired here. Rushing in as many engineers as he can. Get out the rest of the force, including Akademov. Come on, Pinochev. Onwards. And Spanky also needs to get more aggressive. He needs to sort of counter-attack. Of course, not too recklessly either. There we go. Both victory fighters moving to deal with the shock troopers. The shock troopers straight up there. No cover, no smoke grenade. Just moving up there to get off a grenade, and that's only to the advantage of the Steel Pioneers. Make short work here of the shock troopers. 42, 35 kills. I mean, those guys are literally knights. Well, not literally, but close to being literally knights cross soldiers at this point. He brought absolute havoc there on Pinochev. Almost got the Fallschirmjägers there.
Supply sector under attack.
Field gun moving up there. KV needs support. Where's the other field gun? Get up with Kenneth, get Vision 6. Repair the IS-2 again. Halfway to Veteran 3. Go fast moving up. Can maybe clear out. Because the KV coming up with enough speed. There's support the field gun. Oh dear. Lost the field gun. Lost the Veteran 3. About to lose the KV-8.
Supply lines have been cut.
Yep.
We have been reduced to 25 points. Failure is not rewarded.
There we go. Got the KV-8. Got the KV-8. And there we go. Pinochev surrenders. Spanky wins with a rather unorthodox strategy, but one which actually worked out quite nicely, in part due to the way that Pinochev at several crucial junctures was simply too passive. When he could have pushed, he could have delivered killing blows, he didn't. And again, you're waiting for the IS-2 can work out, but it can also backfire on you. So I'm not entirely sure if it was a good idea here. I mean, Spanky had a hard time dealing with it, but at the same time it lacked a bit of support, and again he was so defensive with it. Also he lacked sufficient use to keep it properly repaired. Also could have been more aggressive with it as well, but overall he was just too passive. He could also have done with fuel caches, and the lack of support him more as well, and so he could have more armor on the field, his lighter vehicles. I mean, The way that also Spanky again, we saw basically the limitation. They couldn't really use them aggressively either, which again meant, had Pinochef been more aggressive on the flanks with, say, lighter vehicles, he could probably run out Spanky quite easily. It was only in the late game with the KV and such, he really stood game pushing him out. But again, even then, when he had already delivered a lot of damage to Spanky, he held back, keep the game passive. I think that's basically what killed Pinochef there. I mean, Spanky's strategy was really interesting though. Good use of steel pioneers, fighter smeagers. The Yak Panther, I suppose, was able to counter again thanks to the early aggressive pressure there. He didn't have to worry about so quickly about, getting hit by that vehicle, which I suppose made the Yak Panther somewhat workable, but in the longer run, it's not quite practical. And again, had his opponent been more aggressive, they would become, not very useful. So I think you should have gone quicker for a Schwer Panther quarters and a Panther 4. I think that might have worked a bit better here and also allowed Spanky to be more aggressive. But overall, pretty nicely played there. Good use of steel panther. I mean, how often do you get to see that kind of play there? Not very often. So, overall, well played here, well played, with a few caveats. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it goes with the Israel matches. Some ideas, some thoughts, some new things to try out. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a new player and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Ding. Cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all another time. Bye.